So twice in my life, I threw everything I own away. Imagine how traumatic that is. And the reason I'm telling this story is because something happens when you suffer with mold. And it's like a PTSD because all of a sudden the nervous system is hypersensitive to everything that smells musty, everything that smells wet, clothes that smell damp, right? Anything that has that library smell, your whole brain, nervous system, and ultimately immune system goes crazy. So even though I was in a healthy home, inevitably every home has a little bit of mold. We evolved with it. You know, you go outside, there's mold. Anytime that I'd smell like a closet, I'd be messed up for the whole day. My brain, the brain fog, short-term memory loss, fatigue, and it took a really long time for me to get a hold of it. And what really shifted was when I said, okay, there's something about my system that is hypervigilant to this trauma. How can I reverse those signals so I can become more robust, right? More so my system's not compromised, more resilient. And so that's when I started really getting into what is my relationship with mold? What is my relationship with myself? What is my relationship with my nervous system, my immune system? Once I started really going deep into that and retraining my system, literally when I'm opening a closet and I get hit with mold, to actually have tools to breathe through it and tell my system and have a pattern interrupt in my brain that you're okay, you're safe, that changed everything. That changed so much. And the reason I'm bringing up this story is because anyone with a chronic disease on some level has some sort of relationship dysfunction to their own nervous system, to their own immune system, to their own body, to their own environment, to their own relationships. There's something that is driving and perpetuating that because we're all smart. You know, people in the health and wellness world, we kind of know about like some supplements that we need to take or herbs, or we know about the biohacks and we know about grounding and we know about jumping in cold water or getting in a sauna. We know this now, but why are people still suffering, right? And this is an unseen jack in the box that we don't want to open because it takes work. It's easier to jump in a cold tub than to jump and walk into a sauna than really restructure your nervous system into a healthier level so you have a healthier experience with your environment and yourself. The two biggest factors to healing from chronic diseases is what is my relationship with self and my environment. Once you start mastering those, you might not even need the supplements and definitely not the medication.